What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dynamo22, and I'm finally here with my first Scarlet and Violet, the 9th generation of Pokemon content. I did seriously consider uploading a second Duelist video before uploading a single Gen 9 Pokemon video, despite the fact that it's been out for months. But they managed to win me over by releasing my favorite Pokemon, which we're not even using Typhlosion today, because my true favorite Pokemon, as you can tell by, my profile picture and everything, is Quilava. I'm a big middle evolutions guy in general, and, Silver is notorious for having a very low level curve, so you spend most of the playthrough with Quilava anyway, because by the time you hit level 36, you're close to the end of the game. And I haven't played ZU, I think, ever on a video, because despite being a lower tier guy, back in the generations I was actually active, ZU didn't exist yet, and I mean, even PU wasn't a thing until mostly after I was done playing. When I started, NU was the lowest, and there wasn't an RU above it. There's just 3, and I mostly play in the tier that Typhlosion is in, but Quilava, as you might expect, is in the literally bottom tier, and I always like playing in the literally bottom tier, so, why not do some Eviolite Quilava? Eviolite's one of my favorite items because of my aforementioned fondness for middle evolutions, so we went ahead. We have several Eviolite Pokemon on this team that I made very quickly. This is not an Eviolite team, though. I just realized. But we did eventually get to the team that this video was supposed to be about. I'll try and do like timestamps so you can just skip to this battle if you didn't like the first battle. But now we have to keep in mind that we're playing an entirely different playstyle. But I think this is a decent matchup for the Eviolite Quilava. It's kind of designed to take on a lot of these Pokemon. This is clearly some sort of manual Sun team, but again, we have Flash Fire, and we are specially defensive. So I'm just going to lead with Quilava and have it do what it does. Like, I don't care about being paralyzed. I have Rest. And as long as I don't get fully parried at a terrible time, I'm going to see how many Pokemon on this team I can 1v1 with an Eviolite Quilava. And honestly, if this goes well, I don't know if I'm going to get another battle, because that first one was so long, and, this couldn't be a better team matchup, and if I show what I want to show, I don't know what the point of continuing is, because I mean, there's a very limited number of viable Mons even in this tier, so I think you would get the point of the set if things go as I hope here. But as you can see, he's at 46 and I'm at full, so one of the premier special attackers in this tier, Deden, allegedly, so I've been told, has been pretty much dealt with as he switches a Sunflora directly into Quilava, which, even though I know Sunflora gets Earth Power, feels pretty disrespectful. And we're just going to go ahead and switch to Delibird. He goes for Sunny Day in front of a Fire type that literally just hit Lava Plume. I don't know what this madman thinks he's accomplishing. After he saw what Deden did there, I don't know how he thought Sunflora was the counter, but I guess it kind of worked for him. The funny thing is, Rapid Spin does get rid of Leech Seed, so I have no clue what's going on here, but we will be defeating him with a Delibird or a Quilava, either of the two. I need to do more ZU, because this is the funniest and most fun I've had playing in a while. I hope you all are enjoying watching as much as I'm enjoying. Like, this is what Pokemon should be to me. So if this is what ZU's like, and I've just not been participating, then Shame on me, but we're just going to go for a third layer of spikes, as if he doesn't have the freaking rock, it's going to run out, and so it does, and we see he doesn't have earth power, so it's back into Quilava, and unfortunately we do pull the rest there, but we can now go for sun-boosted lava plumes, and really the only thing on his team that I'm kind of afraid of with Quilava is the Persian, and Sudowoodo should be able to deal with that, so I think we can just destroy his whole team with a Quilava. I'm going to switch out solely so that I can get rid of the Leech Seed, but I think Quilava should be able to beat Scovillain unless it has, like, Stomping Tantrum. He doesn't know. He doesn't know about the Flash Fire, so we got the Leech Seed. Hopefully he goes for that again, and this... Oh... He has a second Leech Seeder. We can, of course, Terra Grass to prevent that in the future, but I guess maybe he does know about the Flash Fire because he's suddenly not going for Flamethrower, so maybe he predicted the switch into Jumpluff somehow there. But once again, we can just switch out, and the sun should be gone, so we can just U-turn. Fake Out, is always free, so we might as well go for that first. We are the silly normal gym Covet, which I did to be funny, but apparently is actually maybe the best you can do with Persian these days. It gets Body Slam, which is probably better, but I'm already running Body Slam on Slacking, so I decided to have fun with this instead. I'm going to just go ahead and go for the Covet, even though I'm not sure I want this thing's item, because I'm not sure... he has the big root. That's hilarious. We're just going to keep going for Covet, because he's probably going to Rapid Spin here, and he misses the Rapid Spin because he's Hustle. I don't know why you would run Hustle on... unless he's literally offensive. If your goal is to Rapid Spin, then you shouldn't run Hustle. If he just wants the speed because he's an offensive Delibird, then, that's fair enough. But he also misses the Ice Shard there. So we are drastically coming close to the end of the game now. Little worried about the opposing Persian, but I really think Sudowoodo should be able to beat it. And I'm also a little worried about Electric just because it's a setup mon, but we do have Slacking, so hopefully we can just, do a million damage to this, and we're going to try the Giga Impact. Hey, so it's me, Dynamo from the future, and as you can kind of tell, I got interrupted trying to finish that battle. So I did keep playing, but there's no audio, so just wanted to show that I did, of course, complete the easy 6-0 Quilava matchup, but there's just a little stalling at the end here, so during the replay instead of live, where it goes much faster because there's no thinking time, is the worst way to watch the end of this battle anyways. And so originally my plan was to just end the video after this battle because it was getting kind of long and this team seems to be kind of stally potentially. Obviously a lot of that has to do with opponent's matchup, and I only played one battle with the team, so it's hard to say too much on that front. But basically, I felt like only one battle, considering this was supposed to be the featured mon, and I used the wrong team the first battle, and it just took up enough time in the video. It seemed like, it might get too long if I started doing more battles after that. I wasn't really satisfied with either of those possibilities, so what I'm probably going to do is just cut the first battle out, because I'm probably going to do a separate video with that team anyway. So instead of taking up time in this video, I'm probably just going to do a few more battles with this team, because I had a lot of fun using it, and so hopefully we get some more good battles, instead of just, if you only upload one battle with a team, it could just be, you know, lucky matchup against bottom of the ladder player. It doesn't really showcase the idea, which is, you know, what I was hoping to do here. So after Quilava defeated pretty much every Pokemon on that team other than the electric, let's go ahead and get some actual more live battles and make me do some sort of editing before I upload this, which it's never fun, but I'll do anything to bring you Quilava content, so you can count on that. But we do see Pincurchin here, which is interesting because I don't see anything on his team that particularly benefits from electric terrain, but yeah, this is kind of what I like about ZU, is he's got 6 entirely different Mons than the last person I fought, and some of them I don't even know what they are planning to do. So this is a good lead matchup for Delibird, which is why I picked it. Toadscruel is probably a better Rapid Spinner, considering, you know, the featured Mon is weak to rocks, but I've always liked Delibird, and I think it's funny, and, you know, it seems not terrible. It offers, you know, spikes, which Toadscruel also does, but they go slow, and, like, I don't feel yet like I'm throwing the team. Look, Delibird lead sweep, so, you know, he gets to stay on the team for a little bit. We took 40 points from this guy and gained 51. Let's go, ZU. But, yeah, I'm glad I'm getting more battles with this team, so I will put in the effort to chop up the beginning part of the video and, like, add a note explaining why the audio is weird and everything. To get a more proper video with one of my favorite teams I've built in a while so far. And we do see he has the opposing slacking, which is dangerous, but look at those Mons and tell me several of them don't lose to Eviolite Quilava. So I legitimately think, just based on how few viable Pokemon are in ZU, that Quilava is like a decent meta pick, not just a meme. But that's kind of what this video is to find out. And we are going to take his Eviolite, because of course we are. And then we're just going to U-turn into Delibird and try and spin this garbage away. Hopefully Sudowoodo can beat slacking, or my own slacking can beat slacking, because excuse me, I don't have slacking switch-ins really, as slacking switch-ins don't exist theoretically, I'm guessing, in this tier, other than maybe what's it called, Eviolite Pupitar. I was running that on my other team. But yeah, we're just going to go into Quilava and see if the Din can do anything to me, because I don't care about getting nuzzled, and I don't care about getting thunderbolted, and I definitely don't care about getting dazzling gleamed or something. So we're just going to go for a nice lava plume. As you can see, he did 17 with that volt switch, and we know this guy's just chilling water, so we could rest here, but I'm a little concerned about him setting up more hazards. But why not? We'll just go ahead and rest, and then we'll go ahead and sleep talk, because I expect him to switch out here. But we'll see, and we kind of want him to stay in, yes, because now we get a better switch into Delibird, and we can start rapid spinning again. And Freeze Dry will kill him probably without the Eviolite, or come close. But getting rid of these hazards is more important. And yeah, we can keep doing this Dedenne stuff all day, especially if we don't even take the hit on the switch, since we don't have any recovery. But yeah, everything but slacking, pretty much, we can just go to Quilava and infinitely beat. Other than Charmeleon, we don't really hit, but it shouldn't be able to hit us either. But yeah, we already burned a turn of sleep, so even though that did a decent chunk, we will wake up in time to rest again. And, we try and get another Lava Plume, as that will make it uncomfortable to switch into slacking, to say the least. And Charmeleon shouldn't have any sort of recovery, so that's another thing we should be able to beat down over time. And we do even have the Terra Blast, which is neutral before Reterra, so I'm a little worried about a Dragon Dance set, but I don't know. I don't think it should be able to beat Sudowoodo. He has Ancient Power, which is a new one, but even that, as you can see, is not even a 4-hit KO. So, what do we want to do here? I think we just go into our own Slacky. It's a slacking off. Unfortunately, I'm banded, which means if he is scarfed, he's faster, but I'm willing to take that chance. I have no idea how much damage slacking does to slacking, but this is the biggest threat on his team, so any sort of body slam para / decent damage I could do here would definitely be worth it. And hopefully, if he's scarfed, he shouldn't be able to do as much as I am, obviously, and if he's not scarfed, we can win a speed tie. So time for him to choose his fate. I honestly think if we beat slacking, we just 6-0 him with Quilava yet again. Neither of us got the paralyze, and I was faster, so we know he's not Scarf. I'm kind of curious to see how much this does, because yeah, we definitely won't die to Chilling Water, and yeah, I can just go into Delibird now if he wants to set up anything. Yeah, so he doesn't get the spikes up, and he is definitely in range of Freeze Dry. And he doesn't have great switch-ins to Freeze Dry on his team, so we got rid of the Marini without hazards going up, which is exactly what you want to see. Now the question is, do we still even need Delibird? And the answer may not surprise you there, but I do kind of want to set up spikes, so once again, we'll just go into the Quilava. I expect him to Volt Switch, but no, we just eat the Thunderbolt, and this is a glorious day because this is not the first time I've run Eviolite Quilava. I just never built a team and had time and made a video with it before, but I've known the potential for years and kept it quiet. And finally, it'll be unleashed, and maybe 2 people will watch this video, but I hope either of you appreciate it. We are just pulling the rest here, but luckily we can wake up and rest again. I didn't even notice that rest is also one of the recovery moves that got nerfed to 8, because like Wish didn't, so you'd kind of assume that something with an even bigger drawback than waiting a turn wouldn't be touched, but they're really all in on avoiding this stall, which I can respect. Now, if I could just pull one Lava Plume in the sun, there we go. And I think this might get Earth Power, but now look at the Terra Water. Now, obviously it's in the sun, but I mean, it's his fault it's in the sun. And I think we actually do want to Terra Grass here and Terra Blast, even though it makes us weaker to the Charmeleon. It actually doesn't, because we have Flash Fire, which is going to be hilarious, and Ancient Power does less. Yes, look at this. This is the final baddie. You have to leave a like for this one. We have done it. We've swept him completely with Quilava. There's nothing more I can say. I sincerely hope you got as much entertainment out of this video as I did, but I will have another Quilava team using offensive Quilava at some point, and I will have another Duelist video, so I hope you look forward to any of that. I hope you have a great day. I did, and this is Dynamo22 saying see you later. Bye.